So the thumbnail doesn't lie. We are going to take a break from working on cars, mostly the Honda Civic Si, and we're going to jump here to the A.S.A.P studio to talk more about my personal sim rig setup. This is going to be a chill day, an easy bonus video. So sit back, chill, and enjoy this next episode on my sim rig. Welcome back to A.S.A.P Garage. This is going to be a bonus video based on my personal sim rig setup here at home or at the A.S.A.P studio. And what I want to talk about is the different components that I put together here to set up my sim rig to work with my PS4 and also PC compatible. And we're going to start with talking about the overall sim rigs. There are so many out there. We have from your base models to your mid-tier to your upgraded thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment that you could get on these setups, which is like the pro level. This one I'm going to say is between the beginners or the base setup to the top tier one, is like right in the lower end middle of sim rigs. So we'll basically touch base on each component that I have here and how I have it set up to work with my favorite game, which is Gran Turismo. I play Assetto Corsa and I play Formula One, but my favorite one is Gran Turismo. With that being said, we're going to start with the simulator or the sim rig simulator stand cockpit by OpenWheeler. So if we start with the seat, I'm going to show you close-ups on each one of these components. If we start with the seat and the simulator stand cockpit by OpenWheeler, this is their generation 3. The seat is adjustable with your back, so you could lean back, you could lean forward. It's also adjustable with leg reach. You could adjust it by basically mounting the pedals further in or mounting them closer. You could adjust them also by sliding the whole base that holds the pedal forward or back. The other adjustability that this OpenWheeler simulator stand cockpit does is that you could raise the height of the steering wheel base. You could go either up or down based on your height adjustability. And also the shifter, you could move it either up, down. You could place it on your left side if you want to do a right-hand drive car, on your right side if you want to do a left-hand drive car. I have it on my left side since that's what we drive here in America and I'm used to it. And the cloth material, I'm gonna say, is very durable. If you buy it in black, you don't have to clean it. It's selling in multiple colors: yellow, blue, red, orange. I believe they sell different colors, and you could get them. You could get this off of Amazon for $3.99. They used to be cheaper in the earlier years. I have this set up for a couple years now. They are going up in price, so I would say if you want this, I'll jump on it now. It is very durable. I have no problems with it. The only con that I have is that the seat is not breathable. So if you are in a long endurance race, you are going to sweat. Your back is going to be sweaty by the time you're done. And I do a lot of endurance racing on this. Some of these Gran Turismo levels, they're 2-hour races, they're 100+ lap races. So it's an endurance race. And your back is going to be sweaty by the time you're done, which is cool. Basically, you want to have the realism of driving a car. That's the most that I have to say about this sim rig base. It comes with all the hardware that you need. You could always use the same hardware and tools that comes with the cockpit to adjust any of the setups that I mentioned, either the leg length, the height of the steering wheel, the place where you're going to put the shifter, and XYZ. It is easy also to store it away when you want to put it in a corner. So it has wheels to roll and easy to put in any corner and it won't bother you, honestly. The other thing that I want to talk about is now the shifter. The shifter is very important. This is the Trustmaster TH8A shifter. It's one of their famous shifter they still sell because it stand its time. This has gone, I believe, from the PS4 all the way to the PS5 version. It has this H-shape shifter with the gated um, throws, which is very seamless. I also have my Civic SI shift knob on it. You can put any shift knob you want, and it will hold. The only thing is that if you put a heavier shift knob like the one that the SI have here, your throws are going to wear out quicker. So that's what I think happened to mine. You could adjust the tightening on the throws, but I have it at max level now. With that being said, you could also buy 3D plates that they sell to make the shifter even more crisp. If you have to, like they say, a heavier shift knob on here. It has two setups. You could do the H pattern, which takes you from first gear all the way to 7 with a reverse, or you could do the sequential um, shifting, which is just the plus and the minus on there, going upshift or downshift. You could have that setup if you want. I have it with the H shape because I like doing my own shifting in my cars, and also doing heel toe downshifting is much more seamless doing it with the H pattern, to be honest. It's more realism. So we're going to jump from the shifter to the steering wheel base and pedals. This is the Trustmaster T300rs GT edition. This was only made for the PlayStation edition, which has the GT logo in the center. I placed a Honda Jace Racing Type R emblem in the center here because I am a Honda fan. With that being said, this is their last version or their middle version of the RS version. They have the T300 RS base, the T300 RS GT, and then the T300 RS Ferrari edition. This is the middle one, which is the GT edition. It's compatible with PC, like I said, and also PS. This one was made for the PS4, but I'm not sure or haven't heard that it's compatible with the PS5. I haven't tried it. I have a PS4 still currently. I haven't had the chance to, or not the chance, but like I haven't really found the reason to jump to a PS5 just yet, besides the graphics. Um, I'm still rocking the PS4 with the Gran Turismo 6, and honestly, for practicing on the track and getting my, I guess my driving skills even at another level, that's enough, to be honest. Um, we'll continue talking about the steering wheel here. I have the original steering wheel that is the RS 300. It is a 1080 force feedback steering wheel with a dual belt. So the feedback is pretty strong on this. When you turn it on, you can see it. And I'm going to have a bonus clip at the end where you're going to see me using this whole setup with my TV, which is not mounted at the moment because I'm using this room for editing videos too. So my iMac is also doubling up on the table, which goes behind the TV when I do the setup. Now, with that being said, back to the steering wheel here. You could switch it from PC to PS4, and it has all the buttons that you need in the center of the steering wheel, which makes it much easier. It also has like this version of a quick release where you could remove the steering wheel and put different steering wheel. I also have the F1 Ferrari steering wheel here. It has all the buttons you need also on the steering wheel. And like I said, it has this quick release thing, which I'm going to show you how that works now. So when you take the center of the steering wheel and start turning it counterclockwise with holding the center, the back piece, you could basically unscrew the steering wheel out and put in the new Ferrari one or any other one that you want to use. When I use a Formula One car or any type of sport car, I rather go with the Ferrari steering wheel. It has the grips for it and is more comfortable to use with the pedal shifters on the back, which honestly are more durable than the one that the RS base model brings. So I rather use that when it comes to that. It's pretty easy to swap out. There's a screw that basically holds it in place. You don't need to leave it in there if you don't want to. It will never screw back to like loosen itself unless your feedback is completely on the highest level on the game, which I wouldn't recommend because that wears out the belts quickly on the base. We're gonna move now down to the pedal area. So the T300RS came with different pedals before, which were the original T3PA pedals. They upgraded to this version with the GT version, and I see that now all the T300RS comes with this version of pedals. It has the bump stop behind the brakes to make your brakes feel authentic when it comes to a brake feel. So that way it's not like an arcade brake where the brakes go all the way back and there's no force feedback back to you. This gives you that force feedback with the bump stop behind. And nothing much being said. You could adjust the pedals. Like I have my accelerator pedal more to the left so I could do heel toeing a little bit easier. You could do the same thing with the clutch. The clutch, I have it in the center. If you can see, I'm going to point that out for both pedals. And nothing much to it. It's just the T3PA pedals, but updated with more durability because their first version kind of wore out really quick from what I saw in reviews and people that had this kind of pedal set. You could use the TLCM upgraded pedals, which those give you a full force feedback with the spring action that it has. But these are just fine, and I haven't had any trouble or any reason to change them yet. I am going to upgrade this setup a little later on in the years as I continue using this, or maybe when I upgrade to a PS5, I'll upgrade the whole setup except for the cockpit from OpenWheeler because this is universal and could be used with any type of sim rig setup that you have. So we went over the OpenWheeler seat, cockpit. We went over the Trustmaster T300rs shifter, and we went over the Trustmaster RS GT steering wheel base with pedal and Ferrari F1 steering wheel that I have. With that being said, there's not much left that we could talk about when it comes to the sim rig. I do have a bonus video for you guys that I'm going to insert in the clips here. And it's going to be me in my Red Bull gear because I am a Red Bull fan. And we're going to take a lap in SPA using the PS4 and Gran Turismo 6. This is going to be a quick lap in SPA using a Super Formula 2019 racing car. That's called the SF'19. It has a Honda engine. They race in Japan with either a Honda engine or a Toyota engine. So if you're a fan of Super Formula, this is also going to be for you. That's like a Formula One professional level, but in Japan. So we'll get that started and enjoy the rest of the video from here. Just need Well, I hope you enjoy that, and I want to bring more sim rig racing videos to you. Like I said in my introduction video, as it's not gonna only be a channel for um, modifying cars. I want to have everything in here. I want to have modifications of cars. I want to take cars to the track, to the back roads. I want to show you sim rig racing. I want to incorporate as much as I can when it comes to my daily life of cars into this channel. So if you like what you saw today, give me a comment down below to create more sim racing videos, and I will add that as a bonus every so often. The reason why I had to use it as a bonus in this playlist is because I ordered some parts and they haven't arrived. So this is gonna be like a filler episode, and we're gonna have more of those with coming up if the parts are back order or they don't arrive on time. The other reason why is because I had oral surgery. I removed my bottom wisdom tooth, so I can't be working on cars. This is like day 7, so I'm more into the recovery side. I'm already recuperated and everything, ready to go. But still, the stitching is there, and I'm sorting up a bit. But with that being said, I'm still going to be launching episodes every Wednesday and every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned. Click on the notification button so you can get notified. And also, you can check out more sneak peeks at my social medias, which is TikTok and Instagram at Dro_A_SAP_garage. A$AP would be spelled A.S.A.P. And I guess that's it. This was the sim racing video. If you want to see more, remember, comment down below. I'm going to call it. This was your boy Dro. Peace.